What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome to another Star Citizen video. I've got something special for you today. So this is another 3.30 PTU patch. This is actually, I think 3.3 it's T. I think it's T, patch number T. So what we have gotten is something very, very special. There is a new place now in Levski, and I apologize for the low frames, but it's very, very low frames here. So you enter via an elevator that is in the same exact location where you spawn ships. As you can see here, there's the customs right up to where you can pick a ship you want in the main customs area. Takes you down here. This is called Teaches. So there's nobody in here in particular, but one of the biggest things that we get now is the ability to buy ships. That is right. I don't see anything about renting, at least yet. They're testing out buying. There's a few placeholders here and there, as you can see, but that's not the purpose of this video. Is to show you guys a little bit of what you can buy now in 3.3. Now, in the PTU, they give you a total of 5 million, over 5 million credits. You can see I only got 3 million some left. That is because I actually went and purchased a few ships. So let's go down and we're going to check out. So normally I have the Cutlass Black there. That's what the ship that I already own. And I own Aurora as well. I also have a Cyclone. I like how some of these, the ships, these little vehicles are actually right here. And it looks like somebody moved them over here. I actually bought a Drake Dragonfly as well. So we'll go around here and we'll show you that there's not a lot of ships to choose from in the very beginning here, but it's just giving you an idea. They're testing it out for the first time just to see how it is. So you've got the Drake Buccaneer. Let's say if you wanted to purchase, you can actually get into the ships. You can test them out if you want. That way you can see if this ship is going to be right for you. Now there's still, as you can clearly see, many bugs. But this is the first iteration of actually buying and purchasing ships. You can turn on everything as well. You can power it on. The only thing you can do...
Welcome aboard your Drake interplanetary craft.
The only thing you cannot do, obviously, is be able to like fly out of here or anything like that. This is strictly giving you an opportunity to look at each individual ship, and you know, if it fancies you, then you can take a purchase. You get plenty of credits to be able to do that, so they're actually giving you ample opportunity. And then you just click the buy, and then you confirm the purchase, which would be 1,128,700 UEC. So hopefully that would be quite a bit of how do you call it, waste disposal missions, if I'd say so myself. So we're gonna go ahead and step out. What I did buy, however, was the Drake Dragonfly. I've actually never had one of these. I had the Nox and I upgraded to a Cyclone, so I have the Cyclone now. But I went and purchased that, and I also got the Hornet over there, and I purchased a Prospector because I want to go out and check what it is all about the mining and stuff. And again, the frames are pretty bad here, so you know, that's just kind of how it is. But this is the ship that I went and just purchased, and they also got a Cutlass Black. I went in and took a look at that as well, but I already own that. And then they got a bunch of Auroras here, all 3 different models of Auroras that you can check out. It's the very first implementation of buying ships. You're also going to be able to rent ships for significantly cheaper, but I don't know I don't know the details on actually renting ships, or how long you'd be able to rent it for, how much it's going to cost you a day, or something similar to that. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go back up to customs, and we're going to see if the ship that we literally just purchased is in our inventory. So we're going to call the elevator. Now this elevator can take quite a bit of time. There's people obviously coming in and out. You can kind of hear it in the background. It's moving right now, so probably somebody called it from up there, and it's going to be coming down, but it's going to take its sweet time. So I just thought I would show this off to you guys. We're actually going to see if the whole process works. The PT has been pretty buggy, pretty crashy. I haven't really got to play a lot of it because every single time I go into a game, I try to do one simple mission, and for some reason or another, either I can't do a delivery mission because the doors won't open to one of the locations that it wants me to, the drop-off point. So I still have yet to been able to do any delivery missions in the game for this PTU. So let's go back to customs. But there are other missions that you can do, like the ones where you need to find a missing person, and see how all of a sudden the frames, like I went up to 60 in 4K. So right now we're up at 60. So that's pretty amazing. Or that's, hopefully they get that situated, but all those ships in there in that one location made our machine, which is a beast of machine, drop all the way down to about 20 frames. And then the moment you get out of there, we're back up to the 60 object container streaming and working pretty decent. That guy literally just jumped into disappearance there, and then back down to the low frames here again. That elevator was the most amazing elevator though. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see if we have literally the ship, and we do. There is, what I had before was just the Cutlass Black, was the Aurora MR, and that was the only ship showing up here, as the Cyclone doesn't show up in this one. But you got the Drake Dragonfly there, and because you can lift off, the Cyclone can't get out of the hangar, so that's why it doesn't show it in here. You have to go to the other one, which is at the top if you want to use the Cyclone. But we have the Prospector, so we're going to take it out. We're going to see...
There. Should be waiting for you in the hangar.
See how everything runs and works. This is really exciting stuff. Oops, the game low crashed on me there. I don't know how you call that, where it takes you back to your desktop all of a sudden for like no reason. And this guy's just chilling out in my hangar. So they've got a few other things in this patch. Obviously VoIP is working now in a similar, in a kind of a way. You just have to finick with it a little bit, but that's pretty cool. There's our Prospector. Making sure this guy isn't trying to... Well, he wouldn't be able to board my Prospector anyways, because it's not a ship that you can get into super quick. It's a ship that you actually have to climb a ladder first, so only one person at a time, which means it's safe. You don't have to worry too much about people breaking into it when you first get it. Alright. Now the reason I have a wanted rating right now is because I landed in someone else's hangar, because everyone is at Levski right now testing out the ship feature, and we just didn't have the ability to land, so we just decided to steal somebody's hangar, and that's what happened. So this is a rented ship. This is not, I mean, it's or not a rented, but it's a bought ship. We literally bought it, and in this PTU, it is our ship. So therefore, unless they reset something one way or another, this ship is now literally ours. So let's take it out for a spin here. The only thing I'm seeing is, there we go, okay. Gotta be a little bit further back when you want to get those. And of course, this ship has one of the best views out of any ship, because it's like almost completely open, except for the top right there. So let's go ahead and turn, let's see, let's do the flight ready. And I like the look of this ship as well. This is MISC.
MISC helping today. Systems on.
Alright, so now everybody knows that in order to get out of the hangar, you got to go to the Levski landing control. And then that should have opened up, even though we can't really see it. But if we take a look outside, it's open. Alright, so let's lift off. There you go. We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. We have bought our first ship in Star Citizen, and we did it with credits as opposed to with any other means, like normally where you actually just purchase it with money or whatever. This is specifically all done with in-game credits. Now this was over $1 million. I don't know, though. Obviously those are not the final prices, but I still think it's so cool finally that they've done this. This is going to show their backers. This is going to show everybody that they're not all about money, and that you're going to be able to finally work a little bit. Obviously, you're going to have to grind. This is a grinding kind of game. If you want to get anywhere, you got to grind, or you just pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to buy a ship. But what's the fun in that, right? You got to grind a little bit by doing these missions if you can get them to work, which is fun and cool. And of course, one of the biggest things about the Prospector is, you know, searching for things to do, like mining. You know, it's such a huge thing to do in Star Citizen right now, but unfortunately before you had to obviously pay $150 to buy the ship just to be able to mine. So that was something that a lot of people weren't very happy with. In order to do one of the coolest things in the game, it was locked behind a paywall. But now you would be able to work for this ship, grind, get this ship, and then you can start that aspect of the game, which is perfectly fine to me now that it's finally actually implemented and in. So I am a happy camper because we finally have this ability to purchase ships. Again, it's in its infancy, and more ships are going to be available when you get to Hurston. But Levski is going to have a place to buy ships. I don't know if Grim Hex will have a place, and I don't know if Port Olisar will have a place to buy or rent ships as well. I mean, it would make sense that they would have, I don't know, but the spaceship does seem like they could find a location for it to put it in there somewhere. But, that's time will tell on that one. But one of the cool things, obviously, about playing Star Citizen and mining, the mining feature is actually really, really cool. And maybe I'll show a little bit of that off to you guys in the future. But I'm very, very happy, to say the least, that finally we have the ability to just buy ships. So there you go, ladies and gents. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Short, sweet, well, not too short, but just wanted to give some information out there for those of you out there that like to work for your ship, and you no longer have to worry about, oh, but I got to pay this much money to get anything out of the game. Well, now you don't. Now you just got to do a crap load of grinding. But we all knew that coming in. Star Citizen's going to be a grind fest, but it's just how, whatever you want to do. If you join an organization, then you can be with a bunch of people. You can grind together to get one of those big capital ships, and then you can really make this feel like a true game. So the building blocks are there. We just have to wait until everything is just kind of put in place. So thank you for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the ability now to be able to rent and buy ships. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I've been your host, CenterStrain01. Let me know what I can do to make my videos better so they can reach a bigger audience, so they can... I love feedback, so any feedback you guys have for me obviously is greatly appreciated. Love you guys. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the verse. Peace out.